If you are somebody like me who is starting to have a nice change of hair color, the roots, and especially around the hairline, this video is for you. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but sometimes if you color your hair or you change the way that you color your hair, like I did recently, sometimes that natural white or gray hair that's growing in just isn't quite vibing with what you got going on. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 quick temporary ways that you can touch up that gray or white or whatever color is growing in less than 30 seconds. Let's get started. The first one is one that I was actually doing when I first started noticing how many white hairs I had growing in my sideburn area. And honestly, I don't really mind it when the hairs are longer like this, but when it's shorter, it almost looks like there's no hair there. So in a moment of desperation, I reached into my eyebrow drawer and I pulled out some eyebrow gel and I thought, oh, this is perfect. So the first fix is, and this is probably something you already have on hand, pull out a tinted brow gel. And I'm going to show you all 3 of these options on my hair today. We'll just choose 3 different sections because I've got enough to cover. So I love the e.l.f. Wow Brow Gel. Not only is it a great brow gel, but it is so inexpensive. I think this is still only $5 and it comes in, I think, 5 shades. So I kind of go back and forth between taupe and I think this is neutral brown. But depending on what I've got going on the rest of the places, so I'm going to use actually the neutral brown, which is a little bit darker. This does have actual fibers in it, so that even helps it look a little more realistic and cover. So all I'm going to do here on this sideburn right here is you just brush over the hairs. And I'm trying to keep my blonde hair out of the way. And my hair on the sides here is probably about 1/2 inch. So when it's even shorter, it takes even less product. But even still, with my longer sideburns, you can see I quickly, very quickly, just blended those sideburns in. So now I have a much more defined sideburn. You can kind of see that. And I don't have as many white hairs showing. So this is something super easy that you probably already have on hand, just like the second fix. The second thing that you can do, and I'm gonna show you 2 options for one. So 2 for 1 is a eyebrow powder or an eyeshadow. So brow powder is not something that a lot of people use much anymore, but you might be one of those that still loves it. I still have it on hand. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. What's nice about this is each one has 2 colors in one, so you can kind of mix and match if you need to. But I'm going to show you using good old eyeshadow. And this is an eyeshadow palette from the drugstore. This is the Milani Gilded Mini in Whiskey Business. And you can see we've got a lot of nice brown options. Now, the really important thing is you don't want to go with anything that's too cool or too warm compared to what your natural hair color is. So for me today, I'm actually going to go with I'm going to start with this one. And if it's too dark, I might mix in a little of the lighter one. Now to do this, I recommend a brush that's kind of like one of these 3. I think this rounded shape is really forgiving and it's easier to get kind of a nice soft blend. You don't want anything too fluffy. Like this is borderline fluffy because you want to have control and you don't want that eyeshadow going everywhere. So for this, I'm actually going to use, this is the N12 from BK Beauty Nikki LaRose. And let's just tap in this. Now with eyeshadow, you're definitely going to make sure you tap off, but we're just going to paint on that shadow and I'll move my hair out of the way. I don't want to mess up my hair completely, you know, because we're all done. But with this, you can actually go onto your skin. So this is also a tip if you have thinning hair around the edge of your hairline. If you just add a little bit of an eyeshadow on the skin and then brush over the hair, that can be a nice little trick to disguise the thinning hair. Now, the thing with an eyeshadow is the eyeshadow is predominantly formulated to stick to skin, but it will still kind of go over hair and color that just slightly. Now, the third option is something that I purchased myself recently. And at first I thought, is this really different than using an eyeshadow? And I do believe it is. Now, this is by Clairol and it is Root TouchUp Powder. So this is specifically formulated to use for root touch-up on hair. The difference between this and an eyeshadow, I feel like, is that this is it sticks to the hair a little bit better. And I don't notice that it travels. I don't get any fallout, no flakes or anything. And it stays on until I wash my hair or wash my face and I get up there and wash it off. This also handily comes with its own brush. Now this one is a little thicker and fluffier, and at first I thought this might be problematic, but I do feel like this picks up a good amount of the product. So if you have, if you're dealing with a whole part of color that you are trying to touch up, a brush like this is gonna definitely get it done quicker. If you just have little fine tuning to do, something like this brush is gonna be better, just so you don't get out of control. But I'm gonna show you this. Now I'll put my exact color down below because ironically, it doesn't say anywhere on the package what color I chose. But again, this comes in 4 or 5 shades, and this is gonna last you a long time. And in fact, this is the product that my mom found so helpful and used for quite some time, quite a number of years, as a temporary touch-up around the edge of her hair, because my graying pattern is a lot like hers. She started off first around here and then it gradually went back. So I am I'm pressing the brush in. I am tapping off because my makeup is all done. You can do this at any point. I sometimes will do this before I've actually fixed my hair, and then I'll go ahead and fix my hair. But you can see how quick this is, and I can really tell this powder grabs right to the hair. It adheres so easily, but it also goes onto the skin and the scalp very easily. So you can see there, in a matter of a few seconds, I have disguised that entire section, and nobody knows that I have not colored my hair recently. And then I just like to take my finger and go around the edge and just kind of tap it in so there's not like any, harsh, definite line there. And there you go. I'm all touched up and nobody's the wiser. I hope that you found this video helpful. The next time you're looking in the mirror and you're noticing maybe more grays, or maybe your color is just growing out a little faster than normal, pull out your eyeshadow palette or your eyebrow gel. Or if you're somebody who colors on a regular basis, I would recommend picking this up. I think it was $10 at Ulta. Totally worth the money. I'll leave links to this Root Touch-Up, also the e.l.f. brow gel, the brushes, everything I talked about in today's video in the description box down below. Click where it says more, hit more again, and you'll see all of those products. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.